Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for stopping by. This is Akasha Oracle Guidance here on YouTube. I'm fairly new. Some of you have watched my videos. Some of you haven't even seen my videos. But I just wanted to come on here. I felt a message, a very strong there's like some form of contradictory here. Okay, I don't know if it's with you, collective, or if it's just like some form of energy that's trying to contradict what you have possibly already been able to discover, recognize, realize, come to an understanding. Because I feel like there was something that was very difficult that the collective had to kind of figure out on your own. Okay, you had to search your heart, and you had to be real with yourself, be honest with yourself. Okay, yeah, it was like, I just saw the Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, yeah. First card out is the Two of Cups here, Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like with this energy here, you've been really taking time, or there has been a period, a temporary phase, where you've had to assess, okay, and really, get clear, have a sense of clarity in regarding something where there was not enough information, okay, and it seems to be about what it is, you want to, something that you were working on, okay, something that you do, okay, it could be in work, it can be something that creates stability, okay, regarding the stability in your personal relationships, your finances, your home. But whatever it was, you see here we have the Seven of Swords reversed to the Seven of Pentacles. You've been able, with the Ace of Swords, you've been able to identify with what has been hindering your garden, right? It's like you've been gardening and you've been weeding and pulling out and taking out what isn't, healthy for this garden here, okay? And for some time, there seemed to have been maybe some things that was difficult for you to see it was time to let go of, as far as it's not contributing to the stability, the growth of this garden, okay? But you didn't really understand what needed to go, what needed to be weeded out, and things of that nature. But here, this energy is saying you absolutely, most certainly do. Clarifying this Two of Cups, we have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, again, this was something that was, I feel like, now this could be in regards to family or partnerships or relationships, okay? And the reason that I say that is because this temporary pause to assess what is no longer, like, I don't have the Eight of Cups, but like what's no longer serving the reproduction of this garden here, okay? This seems to be something that was done, I want to say, between two people, because we have Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Was that Virgo, Capricorn, and I can't even think of the other Earth energy here. But you see here, there's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius as well. And it's like one is being, the Seven of Swords means not having enough information. It could also be somebody doing something, you know, to your garden, but I'm not really getting that. What I'm getting here is just not having enough information on how to, what this garden needs to grow. This is like having an aha moment. And it seems like this has been a burden, right? Pertaining to time and energy, effort, right? It's taken a lot of effort to assess. And there's been not enough information, what has seemed to create a sense of, you know, kind of like all the possibilities, you know, it could be wrong. Some, you know, whatever it is, it's just like, I don't, it could be a million different things, right? And this was really making it difficult to get to this place of understanding, but there seems to be a sense of balance, okay? 10-10, a completion here. Harmony here, okay? And this is 7-7, okay, 177. But, you know, this seems to be about the inner workings of something. Like on the more, I want to say more, a deeper spiritual perspective, okay? Is this good for me? You know, is this something that is good for me? Is this going to help me better myself? Okay. This could have been about a partnership, okay? Some form of relationship that was, could have been your twin flame, or it could be just the balancing of the masculine, divine masculine and feminine within yourself. But what I'm getting here, it seems to be more, it seems like there's two people here in this energy. Okay, let me see. Tell me more here. What's going on here? But there has been an epiphany, some form of clarity about, in regards to the information where there wasn't enough beforehand to properly nourish this partnership or this garden, you know, to put into it what it was needed. But now there seems to be some form of clarity here. The King of Swords. The Six of Swords. Okay, King of Swords with the Six of Swords. Okay, so this could be a returning to put in, you know, a return to this work here. Okay, this garden here. Regarding this bringing harmony here to a partnership. How to put into, how to garden this partnership. Okay, what it needs to grow. Okay. And I feel like this is about coming to that understanding that brings the two of you and into what was a burden for one and what was mental anguish for another. So it could have been something like, you know, I really appreciate this energy here in my life, right? But I don't really know if I can garden, or, you know, I can put into this garden here, give this garden what it needs to grow. And then the other person is like, you know, I wonder, why is this person thinking like that? Like, what could it possibly be that, you know, is so hard for this person to see, you know, that, you know, we have what we need, right, to put into this. So I feel like this is someone coming to the understanding, like, you know, I know what this garden needs. I know I belong here. I know, you know, I'm ready to return to the situation here to offer it what it needs. Tell me more here. But I do see there was some form of this could have been other people, other intimate, you know, partnerships, relationships, could be family, friends, you know, really discontent with, or creating thoughts of that were creating discontent between, with regards to the feminine here. If you see the feminine on her side, this is how he's seeing her, okay? But this is a distorted mindset about her, because they have this. They have this. And somehow what he's doing here in this energy, physically, you know, they're feeling this, but what he's doing here is because he sees her from a perspective of, I don't know if this is the one for me. Okay. I don't know. And I need to make a choice about this. Is this something that is fleeing? Does this last, or does this last, or is this just something that has my attention right now? Okay. And if you move the cards to the other side, it's the same thing for her. About him, like, this is how he thinks about me. You know, they feel this, but when she looks at him, she can see he's still here in this energy. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like she knows that he has strong feelings for her, but there's other thoughts that are being very competitive to what they're actually feeling for one another, okay? And what you, collective, have come to understand is what those deceptive, projected insecurities are, okay? Because you have been put into this garden. So you've had a chance to learn what his insecurities are, okay? In a way that is nurturing and healing, right? For the connection. Okay? And this is allowing him to move through that energy into the energy that allows him to see the future again with someone, a partnership, and it's all under his ability to manage it. Okay. All right. If there is a need to balance this out, okay, to offer it what it offers, what it has offered him here. Okay, so basically I see a masculine here stepping into his higher responsibility to this partnership here. That's why the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups is reversed, because now there is clarity about how to put into this garden. Okay, this brings the distance. Okay, someone carrying this connection and someone really in their head about it. Okay, but it moves things to calmer water here. All right. There's some form of, the 8 of Cups here. He's walking away from things that no longer serve him. That was leaving you, collective, in this 5 of Cups energy. Feeling like there was a loss here, but really there wasn't. So I feel like this interference has been other people who feel like, there's something better here, and that don't take this too serious. Okay? And he's been really needing time to look at that. Like, is it me? Reflecting, is it me? Because there wasn't enough information. There's a strong connection here. Okay? It feels like the person that is supposed to be here, but there was a need to take a minute to really look at if this is something false, if this is the real thing, or if it's false. And there needs to be some form of realization here by reflecting, a time to get to know one another, looking at things closely here. Okay? So I feel like there were other people trying to, feel like they can make the better decisions for the two, okay? I don't really feel like it had a lot to do with you, collective. I feel like it had a lot to do with the partner, the Emperor. He seems like he may be someone who is well sought out, and 7 of Cups, like, he's probably a lot of people's, he runs through a lot of people's minds when it comes to what he needs to make him happy so that he can settle down and things of that nature. But he's definitely been very cautious about where his 10 of Cups is, okay? And I don't mean that in like a scary type way. I just mean like he has been testing the hearts of these potential love interests, and it seemed like you, collective, was able to identify with his person, that wants long-term commitment and family and things like that. Yeah. The Hangman reverse to the 10 of Cups. Okay, you were able to, and for a minute you were stuck here, but I feel like you've been able to take a step back and see what it is that he's been saying here in regards to what makes him happy. Okay? And I feel like this is him knowing that. Okay? He's in the Ten of Cups because you've been able to take the perspective needed. Okay? And we have the Queen of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you nurtured this Five of Pentacles. When it comes to this Queen of Cups, is interpreted as someone who is not, excuse me, it's like she's in love, so he's been there, but he's not staying. It's like there's a feeling of emptiness when it comes to the heart chakra. It's like there's a feeling of love has been neglected when it comes to him, okay? But what you showing up as the Queen of Cups, you're saying, you know, you see how she has her hands, like she has surrendered to you know, she doesn't hold him captive. She's not attached to him. She's connecting. And from a distance, this is at a distance, you know, and she feels this energy too. She feels, even though she's in this deep, nurturing energy, regarding this person over here, you know, who's really not putting into this cup, she feels this love for him. He sees her as the Queen of Cups. So he's feeling that, and it's reversed at this time, so it's kind of like letting her in. And she's got her hands up like, I'm not here to hurt you, and I'm not going to, you know, it's like she's holding a high level of responsibility to him turning this Five of Pentacles reverse, like letting her in, okay? To know this, all right? To understand this, yeah. Yeah, the Four of Swords and the Empress here, you know. She's nurturing an energy in him that has been abandoned, okay? And he loves her for doing that, okay? And now, these people, yeah, who was creating this burden, it's a wrap. They can't do nothing, because once she was able to tap into this process of the connection, allow him to feel comfortable with her, looking at that energy here, what truly makes him happy and where his disappointments lie, and if she understands what is needed, y'all a wrap. Okay? It's done. Yeah. I see you. I got you. I got you, babe. Okay. Yeah. There it is. There you go. Okay. So there's some, you know, information out there that I feel like is actually helping, you know, this Queen of Cups manifest in this energy at a frequency that is completely destabilizing to this energy here. Okay, he's in an energy of happiness and bliss with what the future looks like. Okay, with me. I mean, with the collective, okay? And I think that's beautiful. It's time. You know, it's time for him to. So, let me get some advice. I can tell you what the advice is already. It's like, you know, what you have, the devil has been, you know, identified. Okay. And this connection is healing it, releasing, allowing an outlet for him to release that energy. Okay. In a safe place. Okay. And it's really so that he can be happy, first and foremost, in his friendships and in his relationships. And nextly, you know, so that he can understand that love is for him as well. And if it's for him, then he can give it back. He can share it with somebody else. Okay. So the advice here, yeah, is that this mindset has been, I'm not seeing temperance, but you know, he knows what he wants now. And I do feel temperance here. I do feel like he's going to bring temperance. He's going to temper the you know, the opposing energies that try to come between this. He's going to bring in that tempered energy to furthermore destroy this devil energy here. Okay, completely eliminate it. Yeah, because he's letting it go, and he's taking independent action towards where there is devotion, where there is commitment, where there is a promise, okay, of love here, responsibility to it, high level of responsibility to it, okay, for him. Okay, that can't nobody match. Okay. All right, so for that, I'm going to end it there. And I'd like to thank you guys for coming out. If you like what you've heard, then please hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. You can even leave me a comment and tell me what it is you think I could be doing better, which we all can learn to do something better. So I'm, you know, but be nice about it. But I love y'all, and I'll see you next time.